Hello, welcome back. Here is Miss Cindy Renteria one more time. I'm one of the home visitors here. By now, we already know each other. Um, I hope everybody's staying healthy and well and enjoying this beautiful weather. Of course, today is really nice, and this weekend is supposed to be getting really, really good. Remember, moms and dads, we do want to take our children out for some time during the day. Being at home, it does get a little, get those little ones to burn their energy for some time. Also, we are getting a lot of feedback from you guys that you are enjoying our videos, and it makes us very, very happy to continue to do our job. And remember, moms and dads, this video is made for you guys to be able to follow us through during the activity, and also in our family well-being and our child development center handouts that we give to you guys. Of course, your little one is more than welcome to watch this video. We do want them, they can join us in the reading part or even in our greeting song. Talking about our greeting song, many of our kids already are singing it and are enjoying it with us. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. Here we go. Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. Now we move along to mom. We can always use mommy's here today. Mommy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Mommy's here today. And we add our little ones to it. Make it really fun and interesting for them. Now, since we are moving into our book, the book of this week, since we're talking about pets this week, we are going to be reading Just Jasper and Me. Remember, mommies, we want to introduce to our children that this is the front cover of the book, and this is the spine of the book, and this is the back of the book. Many of you guys are already learning and acknowledging that this is the front, the spine, and the back of the book. The book. Very nice. What a cute dog. Jasper and Me. When I look outside, when I look outside, who do I see? Jasper looking back at me. Look at Jasper's outside in the backyard looking at her. When I open the door, he rushes inside ready to play and have fun at my side. Jasper ready to play. Once that door opens, he's like, I'm coming in to play. Look at Jasper. When I sit in my chair, Jasper jumps on top of my lap until he decides to jump down in a snap. Look at Jasper. He sees her sit down. He says, "Oh, it's lap time." And as soon as he gets all the snuggles that he wants, he goes ahead and jumps off the couch. Miss Cindy has a dog too. Her name is Harley, and she does the same thing. She jumps on my lap and then she gets off my lap. When I pull my wagon, Jasper quickly gets in. After the trip, Jasper jumps out. He jumps in the wagon and he's going for a little trip and then he jumps out the wagon. Jasper's having a lot of fun. Look, he has a bone in his mouth here. When I throw the ball, Jasper jumps so high. When he bows very low after he soils through the sky, he jumps really, really, really high. Remember, guys, what's in the sky? The sun and the clouds. So he jumps so high to get the ball. And then he sails back down when he grabs the ball, down to the ground where all the grass and the pretty flowers are at. When it's time for a bath, Jasper gets in the tub. He's getting in the tub. He's getting a bubble bath. After he steps out of the suds, I dry him off with my rub. Now he gets out of the tub and she's rubbing him. She's drying him down. When I open the bag, Jasper's ready to eat. When I close the bag tight after picking out one treat, he's ready. He sees the bag like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get a snack." He's so ready for it. And now, she hands him the treat. So what did she do? She closes the bag. When I hold out the treat, Jasper sits up so tall. Then he lies down to eat it until he finishes it all. So he's ready. He says, "Let me sit down so I can get that treat." He's getting a bone for a treat. He must have been a good dog, so he's getting a treat. And once he gets it, he kneels down to the grass so he can eat his bone. When we get tired, we snuggle up tight. Just Jasper and me asleep for the night. Now it's time for bedtime. Oh, they're snuggled up together, ready to go to sleep. What a sweet dog Jasper is. Do any of you guys have a dog or have a pet? Or know anyone that has a pet? I have a pet. Her name is Harley. She's 4 months. She's a good dog, but sometimes she can get a little hyper. And we're going to move on to the activity of this week, Mom and Dad, is going to be nature walk. In your folder, you should have received this activity in there. Um, of course, it's exactly says what it is, nature walk, and classifying and enjoying nature with your little one. During this activity, you're going to be focusing on what it is cognitive. And cognitive, when it plays this term, when it cognitive, when it comes to that, it's because they're out there exploring and they're learning about creatures, they're learning about the plants and the neighborhood where they live, and they're observing the sky and the trees like you guys see behind me. And then language, and also what's in it is language too, because your baby's brain is matching the words with real objects. So he sees a tree, so he's matching that is actual a tree. Remember, moms and dads, us as adults, we already learned what a tree, what a bird, what a house, a pavement, a car, leaves. We know all that. But remember, our little ones are barely learning that, so we do want to describe it to them as we're walking down nature. We can always say, look at that tree. It has so many leaves. What color are the leaves? They're green. Or sometimes now, since fall is, well, since we're already in fall, you may see a lot of leaves on the ground. So what you want to do, and those are already probably brown. Just give them names so they can connect what they see with what they're saying. And also, moms and dads, we want them to be repeating after us. We want them. That's the way that they'll learn language. Repetition, repetition is very important, especially at this age. And also she will be discovering while on the nature walk with you guys, and it's fun. And also one more part that you guys can do to make this activity even more fun when going out there is, making your own binoculars at home, making it exciting. And I'm going to show you some ways of for you to do the binoculars at home. I know we mainly have, what we have here is hand paper towels, and what we see inside is what, a roll. And even when we have the toilet paper ones, the smaller rolls, you can always use those, or even use one of these and just cut it in half once you're done with your paper towels. And what you're going to do there is, of course, cut them in half, put them together. You can always use some glue. And if your child is able to use glue already, you can have him do that part. If not, you can go ahead and do it. And then also you can use some tape. And then I'm going to show you one more way that you can do it. My team member, Miss Chaplin, already was nice enough to do this for us. But I'll show you. What she did here was we got two little cups, two small cups. As you can see, she cut the holes here and she used tape to put them together. We have tape here, the same tape that we have here. She put them together, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to use them as binoculars. We're going to explore, and this will make it extra special for them. You can always tell them, what can you see with your binoculars? Can you tell me what you're looking at? Or you can even play the game as, can you spy a green leaf? Can you see a red car? Can you see a branch on the floor? And another way to do it is, if we have construction paper at home, you can always roll up your construction paper and put some tape on it or some glue, like I said, and then use it as a single one. Telescope. You can use it as a single one. You see, you can spy around. And if it's not possible, sometimes it's really hard for us to get outside. You can always do this activity also inside the home. You can always tell them, can you spy the couch for me? Can you spy a fork for me? Can you spy your daddy for me? We always want to remember, moms and dads, this activity is for you guys to all, you can always implement anything that you guys would like for this activity. And then also one more thing that I wanted to bring up is, I have it here. During this activity, you guys will be designing and building as your child consults, as you consult with your child about what you're doing. Take advantage of a teachable moment, then fill in the learning gaps your child is learning each moment. That's one of your guys' parenting behavior. We're going to go ahead and move on to what it is, our handout. Our Development Center Parenting handout is going to be understanding your child's temperament. We all know that at this age, their temperament can be in so many different levels. And it's okay, parents. Temperament is a big part of your child's personality and it shapes how she responds to you and the environment and also on her everyday life. One of the three main ones that they are talking about here in this handout is easy. These are children's develop regular routines, make it into a regular routine, make it easy for them. And then also another one is spirited. These children have undeveloped ability to control their emotions and behaviors. This type of, well, I'm not going to say this type of child because there's no type for nothing. They may seem irritable and fussy and may have trouble in the changes of a routine. Some kids can easily move along from playing to cleaning up and transition into another activity. And some kids may not. Some kids may throw a tantrum or cry or get fussy because you're telling them to stop that. That's when us parents, we start noticing those little things. So we try to, try to manage it a little bit better for the next time. They won't throw that big tantrum. And then we have, well, exactly what I was talking about, slow to warm. These children withdraw from new people, places, and foods. While they are not irritable, they need to be eased into new situations. Sometimes children fit into more than one temperament type. As you get to know your child, you will learn about her unique temperament and how to meet her needs. So we have the easy, we have spirited, and we have slow to warm. Like I said again, mom and dads, you guys are your child's parents and your child's first teacher. You will learn how it is that is your child's temperament. And this handout that we have here for you will be able to guide you and to help you on where is it that your child is in. Um, every child is unique. Every child is special. There's no way for you to say, well, my friend's baby, he easily, it's time to go. He gets up and he goes. No, mom and dad, everybody's different. Everybody's special in their own way. It's just us as parents trying to guide them and and ease to them in understanding their temperament. And then also here for your reflection, you have one question. My child's temperament type is. These aspects of my child's temperament are a challenge for me. And this is what you'll be able to write down. And when your home visitor gives you a call, you'll be able to discuss this with her, and just express what is it that you learned. And, maybe by then, when your home visitor calls you, you already gain new techniques on how to handle your child's temperament, on how you learned your child's temperament. And here, this one's also will give you a supporting your child's, this is how you will be able to support your child's temperament. Yes. So this one right here, like I said, is just one of the handouts, so you guys will be able to learn. And then the following week, we'll be moving on in how to be able to handle your child's temperament. So um, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos and learning with us. I think Miss Cindy is missing a handout. Which one? Oh, the one that I'm missing, my coworker, my friend already told me. I'm missing the one that talks about discipline. She's gonna go ahead and hand it to me so we can discuss about it. This is the handout that it says, what do I think about discipline? Discipline can be a very, very touchy topic for every parent. But this handout here will guide you into what is it exactly what you think about discipline. And it has a few questions. It's like a little small survey. And remember, moms and dads, there's never a right or wrong answer when you're answering this questionnaire. And one example, I'm going to read one of them for you. And it is it important to teach my child to respect adults? So you have totally agree on one and totally disagree, which is a five. And then the next one is um, this, just giving my child discipline and actually spanking my child or even putting them in timeout. Is it the same thing? Do you think that it's the same thing to discipline your child using verbally or to spanking is the same thing? It gives you a one to say you agree and a five to say you don't agree. Each child needs to be disciplined in their own form and way. Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that? Is it important to tell your child why he shouldn't be doing what he's doing when you're disciplining him? You think that's important to redirect him again? Why is it that you're going to get discipline him? And then here we have, I should just ignore my child's behavior. Do you think that helps him to be able to learn how to control himself, ignoring the whole situation? Of course, one is I agree, and four is I don't agree. Should I use words like no, no, no? Do you think that's going to help your child control his conduct? And the last two, this physical discipline, like a spanking on their bottom or just a spanking. Do you think that's a true discipline way to a true way to discipline your child? And lastly, grown-ups make the rules and children have to obey them. This was very, very interesting. Remember, moms and dads, you want to have this filled out so whenever your home visitor gives you a call, you'll be able to discuss it. And then once again, if there's something in here that you don't quite understand, you can always ask them and they can review it with you. But this is something that I hope you guys fill it out because it can be a very tricky topic, but it's important for us as parents to discuss it. And there's not a right or wrong answer. Again, you are the parent and we're here to facilitate any ideas you have and just learn along together. And then one reflection question will be here is, I believe my family agrees with my point of view, or I feel that my family disagree with me. So this is what be for you guys to, be able to review it and just think about it and discuss it with your. I feel this is a topic you should be discussing with your partner, with your husband, and and overall talking about your child's discipline. Remember, we are a team when it comes to mamas and daddies. And then lastly, I do want to remind you guys that we will be having our socialization and we do have only a limit of 15 kids for every time we come in. So remember, please let your home visitor know ahead of time, yes, I would like to come in because we are nine of us. So we all have 10 to, no, well, 11 to 12 children each. So it's very hard to get everybody to accommodate everybody. But please remember that you need to let us know and ahead of time. I will be participating so we can have you written down. And please be mindful. It is from 9 to 10:30. Please be here on time because you need to remember it's only that time frame that we'll be here in the classroom and be able for your child to do the activities. And then another one that I wanted to bring up is if you guys have any well childs, any physicals for your children, any dental checkups, please, please, please let your home visitor know. I know it's a hard time right now to get our children to the doctor and to get our children to the dentist, but it's very crucial and it's very important, especially now for us as parents to be on top of our child's health. We do need to be on top of their health right now. And again, continue to wear your face masks, wash your hands. And one more thing I wanted to mention is continue to fill out your in-kind time. You guys are doing a good job. And lastly, I think that's it. And we are happy to see you next week. And thank you for having me one more time in your house. Bye, guys.